Recently, I've been doing the Every Life Stage challenge where I have a huge family. We have like 7 children in that, and we've been building up our house throughout the series, but money has been a struggle. And I kind of just want to build a family home that's actually nice and cute and functional without the budget restriction. So that's what we're going to do today. But just before we get into it, thank you so much Disney Dreamlight Valley for sponsoring this video. Make sure to check the link in the description down below to learn more. Disney Dreamlight Valley just got a brand new update. In the new Star Path, you can actually unlock new attractions. And not only can you unlock the attractions, you can actually decorate your valley with them and then ride them in first person, or also just take photos of yourself on them. It's actually really cool to see your valley from a new perspective. Make sure to keep an eye on the premium shop as well, because there'll be some other attractions and fun things coming there too. But that's not all. There's actually a brand new free event running in the game called the Dreamlight Parks Fest. And this is an event that's going to unfold out over the next month or so up to June 5th. You can go around the valley collecting different colored buttons, combining them together to craft different ones, and ultimately crafting fan favorite collectible Disney Parks popcorn buckets. There's 5 of them to get, and you can decorate with them and open them up. I do think my favorite is the Stitch one because it's kind of cute. Along with the popcorn buckets, there's actually 5 new cupcake recipes, which are all super cute as well. And they're 5-star recipes, so they give you a good amount of energy. So with all those fun things combined, you can actually create a really nice Disney Parks themed area. I put down a bunch of the attractions here, along with the popcorn buckets, some colorful balloons, the new benches, and I feel like having all the attractions running at once makes it feel really alive. I feel like with all these new items, I found a completely new way that I want to decorate my valley. Like, it's completely changed how I'm approaching, particularly my meadow area. I think that's going to be our new theme park zone. Whilst my little meadow is maybe not as busy as the real Disney parks, it does bring back memories of walking through the parks and having all the Disney vibes and characters walking around. So if this seems interesting to you, make sure to click that link down below to learn more. Thanks again to Disney Dreamlight Valley for sponsoring this video. So I kind of want this to be as practical and useful for gameplay as possible, because there's nothing more annoying than you build this really good looking house and then you go to play it and it's actually kind of a nightmare, either because it's really small and pokey or because it's really detailed and it's kind of hard to see what you're doing. So I want this to be, well, first of all, I want it to look good. Also want it to be very useful. And I think one thing that's going to contribute to that is pretty much, oh gosh, not that. A basic layout, like really basic. Like I'm thinking rectangle. Like that's our house. Not that basic, but you know, we're gonna start off here. And you know what? I'm actually gonna rotate this because I want, I think, as much backyard space as possible. We don't really need that much in the front. Like, I'm probably gonna put a bunch of stuff out here. I kind of like the idea of the house kind of being sideways, potentially. Look, it's a potential. And I'm thinking something like a little wraparound porch. I think that's always cute. So I kind of, what I'm trying to build here, probably almost, not exactly, but kind of like a cottage vibe. A lot of old, like really old, well, when I say really old, maybe like 100, 150 years old, because that's really as old as the houses get here in Australia. But a lot of those will have like a stone ground floor, like out of sandstone or, you know, old bricks or something like that. That's kind of, I kind of want to try to do something like along those lines, because I think it'll look really cute. Whether or not I can pull it off and it actually works how I'm imagining it, that's a whole other ball game. Okay, I'm gonna start on the front. Obviously, it's gonna be 2 stories. 1 story is nice, but when you start getting a lot of bedrooms, it gets a lot more difficult to actually fit everything in. So I think, what if the 2nd story is just this? You know, just I know, right now, you might be thinking, what is he doing? And that's totally fine, and I agree, but it's gonna work, I think, maybe. Okay, I've been playing around. I think something, okay, it's coming together. It's getting there. This is maybe too big, but we're starting with a plan, and then we're gonna go from there. So I think that section at the front I like. I think maybe it either needs to, you know what, I might shift it over a little bit and put it here. Yes, because I'm thinking we have like a front door here, and then this is just potentially open air balcony space, because I might go up a little bit just so it's got a little bit of, you know, space off the ground. Or maybe we don't actually do this, and this is like just a wall with vines on it. And then this is still like the entrance, but it's like we have a step up here somewhere. So I like the look of these. I kind of just wish they were a little thinner. Like I like the old school design of them. Big stone columns, but it's a little too big for a small house. I guess maybe something more like this would be better. But you know, even still, they're pretty big. Nicer color on them though. Oh my gosh. This is like the perfect fence. Wait, is that the right color? I don't know. This fence gives like the exact right vibe for this build that I'm trying to get. This is great. Okay. Yes. Now we're cooking. All right, now we can start sort of shaping the house a bit more. Like we've started with a box. I do still want to keep it fairly simple in the shape. so that it's playable and also easy to adjust and change. Because that's another thing is when I build houses and then if you guys download them, if I make a very complex sort of shape, it can be very difficult if you just want to add more rooms. So that is something else I'm going to try and consider as well. Easy expandability. Now, do I want a roof section here? Like, what am I doing here? I was also considering what's it going to look like on the gallery. Currently not a great angle, but that's okay. That's all part of the process, people. Yeah, I'm actually not going to do the roof upstairs yet until I've got the shape. But I'm liking this. I think this is working. This could potentially be, I don't know if this makes sense, but I'm kind of thinking, what if we did like a chimney here? That could be kind of cool. I don't know if on the interior it'll make sense in this position. I don't know, something like that on the front. I don't know if this is going to stay or if it's going to work at all in terms of aesthetics, but we will see. It's just an idea at this point. I know it does create some weird sort of roof connections there, but it's just something to break up because I kind of wanted something there, but I didn't think a window would be right. I don't know. I did say vines. We could still do vines around this. Could look good. Anyway, I got to continue on the rest of this because this is interesting. All right, in the vein of keeping it simple, I've just sort of indented this side one tile. And then I think we'll just do another little porch section down here. Not too big, because I really don't want to blow out the size of the house. Like it's big. So I'm happy with where we're going. So I think we have a covered porch area here for the length of this. Because then this could either be, I don't know, another sitting room or off the lounge room or something. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be, but there'll be some sort of little outdoor space there. And then I was tempted to do another balcony up here, but I think it'll be too much. I think because I wanted to do that around the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this roof, and if we place this, oh wait, how do I want to do this? I'm trying to figure out how we want to roof the section because we have the side sections there, and then the roof sort of either has to stop here, but it's like, what do I do with this section? Maybe the lower level just goes in a little bit. Yeah, so maybe on the lower level, if I cut out these two sections, what does this look like? Gives more shape downstairs, gives us a balcony up here. Okay. It's kind of cool. I think it might look better. Do I want to make it bigger or smaller? How are we going for space? I think we got a lot of space. I'm actually gonna make this a little smaller. Just get rid of that. Then we'll do columns on this section. These don't place evenly. I'll have to do, I don't know if that's too many columns now, but we'll see. Okay, then I think this back section could actually be like a painted brick. Potentially white in the same cottage living pack, just this section. Then upstairs, I kind of want the whole upper level probably to be like a shingle, like a siding kind of thing. Something like this. That's maybe a little too, maybe a little too similar to the roof. So maybe a different one. It doesn't have to look really bad, but I definitely want it to look like, it's been there for a while. This is an old house. That's kind of the idea, That's good. Maybe this is a little too, there's not enough there. Maybe I should use the same brick that I used for the chimney, just so you can see a little bit more definition. Now, there'll obviously be windows and stuff, so that'll sort of change it up a bit too, but I think I've got a shape I like. I think this is good. This area here with the transition could probably use a little floor trim, which is a good trick. We use like this one, or like this one. This one's very thin. This one sticks out a bit. Or this one we're using elsewhere, so I might use this one. If you hold down shift, it'll just do one wall section. If I don't, it'll actually do the whole level. You can see there's a bit there. A bit over here. So if I just hold shift, I can do that section and this section. And we'll probably have to redo it because as we build and change rooms, it will probably undo, but whatever, we'll figure it out. But that's good. Let's go around on the roofs. I think these need some nice trims as well to sort of, because it looks a little unfinished. Maybe those ones. Might actually do a darker color just so it sort of matches the roof. Yeah, it's a little bit different. Okay, let me roof this top section now, and then I think we're good to start figuring out the out. Actually, you know what? I'm really liking this. This is definitely different to what I normally build, and I'm really liking it. So I think the main body of the house is probably this section, which we can just do this with. Now, obviously that's a little too big, so we'll bring it down. That's a bit nicer. And then around the back, I actually think probably just this roof like this. Yeah, that works. And then if we get, one of these and just have a little section in the middle, a little bigger. What do we think of that? I think that works. Or do we go bigger than that? Do like the whole section like this. Actually, that works better. Yeah, I like that. I think that just adds a little bit of detail to the roof. And then I'll probably just do the same thing on the front section, I think. It's a little bit harder because it sort of sticks out on the side here. So let's see what happens. So I can do something like that. So we still got this section on the front and then it just comes around the side like this. Nothing too fancy. And I think that actually works really well. On this side, I think we need to have something stick out that looks a little like it's missing something potentially. And I think just that probably sorts it out. Not quite in the center though, so we'll just do this. Yeah, because then that lines up with that column. I think that works. That adds what we need. Yeah, dude, this is great. Actually, this is turning out superbly. So the next thing I want to do is probably figure out what's happening on the inside, because we've got a lot of space, very good shape-wise in the sense of like, no funny business of like weird pokey rooms. I think we got a big floor plan to work with, so we should be able to figure out something quite nice. Now, like I said, I want the main entrance over here, probably right on this side, so let's get a door for it. I do have short walls. Do I want to make the walls taller? Am I cramping myself in? Does that feel too big? I mean, it's supposed to be a big house, but that does kind of make it feel really big. Maybe let's try to stay here, especially if I'm going for the old cottage home. Well, okay, cottage might be a little bit of a stretch for this. But old-timey home. Dude, these greenhouse windows come in handy so much. I actually think these will be great in this back section, because this, like, I guess the idea is almost like this was probably added a little bit later on. So maybe they would have had like these kind of windows here. I think this will look great. Actually, let's just have a look. If I do that, I can put a door right there. Do I want them in the corners or let's see. I kind of think this should be the kitchen. So I actually might need to do some smaller windows, because I feel like if we had a kitchen like here somewhere and breakfast room, oh, this would be great. It's coming. I've got the vision. Okay, so yeah, the windows like that would fit with counters. I don't know exactly where the kitchen's going to go. This is a pretty big space, but that's definitely possible. So I think that'll work. Oh, those windows are good. Okay, so I think we use a combination of these big greenhouse windows, probably cats and dogs windows like these ones. Okay, I was just playing around a little bit. I think this is cute. We've got the single door. I figured this part of the house probably is older, like we we're talking about with all the stone and all that. So it's probably old. So I figured we wouldn't go for a huge door and huge windows, because that's kind of more of a modern trend, So we got the smaller door, and then this is supposed to be like a sign or like a name of the house, because a lot of the old houses, I don't know if it's like this everywhere, but a lot of them around here will have like a plaque or a name somewhere on the front of the house or on like the front fence. Like it has its own name, not just an address, you know what I mean? So that's kind of what that is. And then, you know, did little plants, did a bit of ivy over there, because I was just playing around with this, trying to get the look. And I actually think that would probably be really good over here. We can sort of snake it up around this section maybe and sort of get it going there. But I think this gives me a good point to actually figure out the layout, because if this is the entrance, I think a nice big foyer, because this is a big house, we don't need to cram it all in, like that. And then that's got a little bit of extra space here. I wonder if we could put stairs here somewhere. That actually might work well with that extra side section. If I make it a little bigger and a little longer to maybe about here, could then get a nice big double set of stairs here. What if I turn them? Does this make it too big? It makes the stairs very big. I think that's maybe too big. Let's just go straight on, because then that gives a nice big set of stairs right there. Still got a big open area here in the entrance. And you know what? I think it actually might. I don't know if this is going to look good. What happens if I put, oh, that does look weird. Because I kind of wanted it still kind of separated but open, but when you put it here, it cuts out the wall under the stairs, so it's a bit weird. So it might be better just to have, well, we did a couple columns, because then it looks like that maybe it was separate and it's been sort of opened up a little bit maybe. I don't know. I don't want to use too many columns in the house, because talking about making it nice and playable, having all these columns everywhere, they stick up like this and they never go down. So they do get a little annoying, so I kind of want to keep the middle of the house free from that. But okay, I like that starting point. So if I'm going to have a fireplace there, this could actually be like a formal sitting room, which I think would actually work quite well. So we can make that a nice sitting room, maybe a TV room or something like that. And how do I want the rest of this to flow? If this is going to be kitchen dining, living here would probably make sense. So if we did like this, we could have potentially a bathroom here. This is like a little hallway. And then what if this is like a mudroom / laundry with a door from the outside, so you can come in here, mudroom, take off your boots, wash up, whatever. That does not leave a lot of room here for an entrance to the living room though, because we'll come through here to go to the living room. So that is a little bit of a concern. So I guess this doesn't need to be that big, but I was thinking it could be used for laundry, which having it a bit bigger would make sense. But if it's going to take away a sort of entryway there, that's going to be annoying. I don't think I want to do arches. I think these are technically still called an archway, like a frame, but I think squared off is probably what I'm going to go for. So the idea is we go, maybe there should be a door there though to the living room, because you kind of want it to be not too loud. We probably want doors, at least closing off the living space from other sitting areas, like over here where you want it to be a bit more quiet. Also, I have no idea what this room is, by the way. That's just kind of there at the moment. Because yeah, I'm thinking this is like our main sitting room. This can be a bathroom, kitchen, dining, miscellaneous. Well, that's another sitting room, I reckon. So that could either be like, yeah, maybe the TV room. Then this one is maybe a couple couches. We could have like a play area for some kids. Okay, I like that. Let's have a look. Let's choose about interior doors and all that, I do like these. I think these kind of suit this style of house. So I think that's good. And actually, I suppose we could use this as well, because I was going to use this as the front door, but I didn't. But this is actually kind of a good interior door, a nice kind of grand French door for a sitting room. Now, having said that, I can't actually fit that door over here, so I can only use it there if I want to. And I definitely want doors with glass in it, because we definitely want to let light through, because the house is so big and like there's interior spaces. Like this hallway, obviously no windows, so having glass in it would be nice. Okay, well, I think what I'm going to do then... Oh, you know what we could do? Maybe we could do like a main bedroom here. Main bedroom ensuite, because you can... A lot of these houses will have a downstairs bedroom, so this could be like the main bedroom in the house, and they could have an ensuite, maybe a nursery here as well, or like walk-in wardrobe. So they have this space down here, and then we can do a bunch of other bedrooms upstairs, maybe with another sitting room too. I think that makes sense. I like that idea. Or we could do this. If I forget about that bathroom there, I can just make this bigger, maybe just make this our bathroom. And then that area there could just be like a bookcase or something. Actually, you know what? This would look really cute. Like a little bookcase and like an alcove there. That's kind of, I don't know if that works. We'll have to test that. Also, I don't know if that's going to be annoying, too tall in the middle there. But I think it'd be okay because we've got the stairs there anyway, so you kind of have to rotate around that. But that kind of fills that spot. We could also put something else there if I think of a better idea later. Now, okay, I probably want more because this will be a small bathroom. We definitely want a big bathroom downstairs too. So I think I need to incorporate that, which we do have this miscellaneous room here. This could actually potentially be a big bathroom. Maybe that's a good space for it. It's pretty big, but that means we can have nice spacious area. We could also have a separate toilet room so that people can go to the toilet while someone else is in there. I think that's a bathroom. You know what, let's start marking stuff. Okay, so I've got the wood floorboards in like sort of living space, kitchen area. We've got the little tiles here in what is potentially going to be bathrooms, and then carpet for the bedroom. So I think this is probably the current downstairs layout, though I'm really still not sure what the heck this room is. I guess it could be like potentially formal dining, and then we have kitchen and like breakfast table or something. I don't know if that's too much rooms, but I think we'll just go with that for now, and then we'll figure out if we need to change it. Anyway, to the living room, I guess, do I want to do another door there? I don't know how many doors I want to put in this living room. I don't want to overload it. I think actually maybe not on that wall. I think just here to the kitchen area. Which actually, you know what? I'm going to use a frame. So I have like a walkway through there. We'll move this door to this wall, so the middle of this room wall. So then that means we don't have too many doors here because this room already has doors here, here, and here. And it gives us enough wall space to do something. And also in the kitchen, I kind of need somewhere to put the counters. I think over here will work. Okay. The rest of the doors, maybe like some of these with the frames on it, because it kind of like, or maybe even this fully paneled door to sort of match in with the windows and of these doors. I think that kind of works. So I guess I can have a bedroom door there, and then this bathroom door, I guess will just go at the end of this hallway there, because I don't want it in here. Again, I don't want too many doors there. I guess actually the question is this a mudroom or a bathroom? Or both? Because then we could have a door here, but I don't think that's necessary. So I'm actually not going to do that. We've pivoted and it's not that anymore. Now for this, I think I will do a potential nursery and bathroom separate. So you could either use this as like a nursery for an infant or a newborn, or I guess turn it into a wardrobe. That's my thinking. And then this will be our bathroom, which actually maybe we'll have the door through this room here. That makes sense. All right, so I've gone around the house, I've done all the rest of the windows and everything, and on the inside, I've decided to go through and figure out the layout, because that did take me quite a while. So this is what we've ended with upstairs. You come up here, nice big landing area, so we could do some activities there, maybe chess tables or something. A little sort of reading area potentially. And then the bathroom, I've done a layout like this, which might seem weird, a lot of doors, but it means a bunch of Sims can share the bathroom at the same time. So obviously we'll have like sink and stuff here. This will be like shower or bathtub or whatever. And then this is going to be the toilet. So then obviously if someone's going to the toilet, someone else can shower, etc. Especially because we only have one bathroom upstairs. I think that'll be useful. Then we've got 4 bedrooms up here, all pretty nicely sized. This one's even got its own balcony. Very nice. I did want to see if I could fit in potentially some ensuite bathrooms, but there wasn't really space with trying to keep the layout really basic in terms of rectangles. Like I guess I could cut in some of these, but I didn't like it changing the shape of the rooms. So I kept it super simple, but it means you could probably easily add that if you wanted. Downstairs, I've also gone through and chosen some wallpapers, or at least some starting wallpapers. They may change. I haven't really done the kitchen area, but maybe they'll stay white. I don't know. So the main living area's got this sort of lighter green, got some fun colors in the bathroom. I was trying to make the bathrooms all a little bit different because I tend to have a thing where I make all my bathrooms the same. So I tried to mix it up a little bit. And then the main bedroom, I actually did wood flooring on the end because I wanted to have a pink color, which with the carpet didn't look very good. But I still have the carpet and stuff in this room. That may stay the same. I'm not sure. And then a little formal living room. It's actually got a fireplace here, which I know is kind of strange that the fireplace is like inside what is basically supposed to be, I guess, the chimney, but it's The Sims. It doesn't actually matter. And if I had it here, we'd have less room in the room. So I'd sort of put it in that space and I was like, whatever, that's fine. that'll be fine. So I guess it's basically time to get working on this and sort of fit it out. Oh yeah, actually, so this bathroom, I turned this bathroom into basically mudroom / laundry. So it actually has a door from the outside as well. So then we could have like, I think my idea is like sinks here maybe. Well, actually these door layouts are not really great because I could only have one thing here or two things there. I kind of want a whole wall. I guess I could move this door over. It just means those are right next to each other. Then we could have all that space. I guess that doesn't really matter. Because look, you don't really see the doors when you're playing anyway. And if we're building for practicality, we better have that space there. Oh, we definitely need some sort of like chandelier in the entrance here. I don't know if this is going to be too low though, is the only problem. Because like we have low walls and yeah, if you hang that there, it's kind of already sort of door height. But I think that'll work. So we'll come in here. I definitely think we need, oh yes, a rug like this. It's slightly too big, so I'm going to use tool mod to scale a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh yeah, that's a little bit better. Because if I scale it, just using the regular build mode one, it actually makes it a little bit too small. So I just wanted it a little smaller so it fits that space better. I think these columns on the inside actually need to be, oh my gosh, they're gonna be stone. Maybe more white. Because on the outside, they're the sort of cream color, which I think works with the sunlight and all that. But on the inside, they don't look quite right. So just made them a little bit more white. I suppose I should probably put railings on these stairs. It doesn't look like I can get that fence there as a railing, so how about this one? I think that's nice. I guess I'll change this one up here too. I might actually get rid of this middle column because we've got the one on the wall there, which I do think looks nice running up the wall. I just don't think I need that extra one. I think that was too much. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, well, as I've said, I don't want to overwhelm the interior with too much stuff just so you can, you know, easily use it. So I think that for now, at least, is good for the entrance. Like we don't really need to do anything here. I think that works. Let's go to the formal sitting room or TV room. Actually, I don't know what am I doing in here? Oh, at some point this wall disappeared. Interesting. There we go. Yeah, because I guess if I'm going to do, it depends if I'm doing a TV area here. I think it may be like couches and then like a play area or something would be good in this living room. So then this one would be TV and chill. So if we have them facing this wall with a cute little layout like this. Yeah, I like this. I don't know. It's cozy. It's nice. Does it look family enough though? But I guess if this is supposed to be a more subdued area, maybe it doesn't need to have all the toys and stuff in it as well. Although I do feel bad not having toys in here. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, it's a family house. Maybe we get a little, what if we get a toy chest over here? Let me figure out the TV section too. How's this working? I'm pretty sure this is a seat, right? Yeah. This is a seat, but I kind of want to put it here like it's almost more storage for the kids' stuff. Might get a scouting board, actually. Maybe that's a good spot for this. In case you want to do some scout stuff. Pop this over there. Kind of feel like a little table here. I was thinking of doing a chess table, but I do think that might be better suited up here in this landing area. So I think a little spot to sit back there. Oh, we should probably do some lighting too, because I haven't really figured that out. A little spot to sit back there. You could do some like homework or something and, you know, watch TV. Not that I feel like Sims would ever actually do that, but they might. All right, so this is what we've ended up with. We've got the scout board over there, a little homework corner, nice curtains, and a nice little sitting area with a toy box and like a little decorative toy and that kind of stuff. So it's pretty straightforward, not too detailed, but I think it gives you a nice basis. And then you could easily just like, you know, remove this stuff, swap out. Not that. And then you could easily just like remove this stuff, swap it out. And I think it gives you a really good starting point. And I think that's kind of what we're going to do for the rest of the build. I think that's a good level of decoration. Like I didn't go too much on the walls or anything. Because again, in gameplay, you know, you're playing like this most of the time. I mean, you might play like this, but a lot of the time I play with the walls like down. So I don't want to decorate all the walls. I don't want to put too much stuff everywhere. So hopefully the plan works. So I think I want to have a look at the main bedroom just here now. One issue I see with this room is that, you know, you have the door entering here, which you sort of go straight into the bed. But I want the bed facing this way because then you get to look out the windows, which I think is really nice. I think if we did it on the side here, then you're kind of looking into the nursery / walk-in wardrobe, which I think is less than ideal. So we're just gonna have to go with this. But the layout of that door coming in right here, not great. I guess I could move it a little bit down the wall. It doesn't have to be right in the corner, which looks a little bit nicer. All right, so this is what I've done with the bedroom. I've actually ended up putting 2 dresses in because I figured if, you know, maybe at some point this was the walk-in wardrobe, they've got less space now. So then they have 2 dresses in here, which by the way, if this was real life, That is definitely not enough, even just for me. But anyway, Sims, it doesn't matter. I've got the extra. We've got a mirror there, little TV and a couch set up here, some nice plants, because I figured we kind of have someone here that's into flowers and gardening and plants, because I've already got a lot of that sort of stuff going on. And then, just a couple of decorative pieces. This wall is blank, so you can add some stuff there if you like. Otherwise, you're just never going to see that wall. So that, again, is another reason why that one is just sort of left like that. But anyway, moving into here, this is going to be a little nursery with our ensuite bathroom. So I guess we'll get those sorted out. Now, I guess technically with the nursery, if you have a newborn, they obviously won't need a crib, but they'll have the bassinet. I guess we could do a bassinet right away. Yeah, there's not actually that much room in here. It's kind of just crib and changing table. Actually, maybe I'll do it the other way around. Oh, it doesn't really fit that way because I put a bin on it. Otherwise you get nappies everywhere. Okay, I suppose we will go this way. Okay, so I might actually do the same. I was going to leave carpet in there, but I think I'll actually change it to the floorboards. And then maybe the wallpaper should be something else? Or is it going too much if we sort of full nursify it? Because I feel like we should be decorating it with stuff on top. I guess we don't really need a changing table. That's actually not something you need. Maybe I should get rid of that just because it's taking up a lot of space, which we could then use for other stuff. Not that the Sims really do it, but I think it'd be cute to have like a little rocking chair that you could sit in with your little baby. Maybe this way so it's facing outward. Because to be fair, this room is it's a bit dull if you face it this way. So at least facing this way. Oh, hang on. Can we get it this way maybe? Because then you can like see out. Hang on, I got to rearrange it. Oh, actually, now that I got rid of the changing table, it should fit this way. That's better. All right, yeah. Because then you could like sit this way. You could still see out there a little bit. That's nice. Get our little books there. I don't know if that's a little too close to the crib there, but it's cute and I like it. Do you think a kid would be scared by this? I feel like they would. I feel like that would be really scary to wake up and see that in the middle of the night. I thought it was cute when I was placing it, but then I was like, it's kind of scary. All right, I think that's cute. It gives you a starting point. All right, then the bathroom, I think I may as well put a potty in here. I'll just use that for now just as a placeholder because if you then have a toddler, maybe just having a potty in here would be useful. And likewise, probably having a bath in here would be good because again, if you have especially infant, you need to bathe them, bathtub, useful. It's actually super easy to just put right there. Cool. Actually, the potty's kind of hard to position. I think it will fit here, but that might require playtesting. Okay, I also got to make sure I'm keeping like the sort of old style of the house too. Obviously this bathroom would have been renovated, but I feel like we should still keep some elements of like an older design. Oh, actually that gold goes really nicely with this gold. That actually worked pretty well. Cool. That's actually pretty good. I don't need any lights in the nursery because it's actually getting enough light through that archway. So that's pretty good. Cool. All right. So that's the main bedroom, ensuite, and nursery all done. Oh, I suppose I should, we'll add a little toilet roll. There you go. Cool. I guess I'll just do this little washroom here too. Those will be the same sort of fixtures. This will not have a shower. What's the best way to do this? Probably like that. And then I might just do the same sink setup. Or does it make more sense to do it this way? Probably more like this. And then the door sort of opens around that way. That works. Although I can't have a mirror there because of the window. Can have a low mirror. So the normal height of this mirror is up there. So that means I feel like a Sim's face will be there. It'll be way too low. We don't need a mirror. It's fine. If it was real life, it'd probably be annoying. But, again, Sims, we're fine. Let's just get a nice little, because this is probably going to be like a guest bathroom where people visiting can use that so they can, go in there. All right, moving on to the main big living space. This, I probably want to have more things in, right? Things to do. A big dollhouse could be a good idea. Although, do we want that in the living room or we have plenty of room upstairs, like in probably bedrooms and stuff as well? But I guess probably down here would be nice if we can just get one. Like we could probably fit it. Well, let me put this out here. We'll come back to that. First up, how's the layout of this room going to go? Because I kind of want a lot of seating. The thing is with seating, I feel like it looks good and it is realistic, but it's like, well, first of all, that's too much seating for one. But it's also like Sims are not going to sit that much, especially if you don't put something there for them to do. Like if there's no TV, they're not going to sit there. They're going to go sit in this room, So I think we'd end up just wasting a bunch of space by using a whole bunch of seatings. Obviously we'll have some because it is a living room, but then we probably want to focus on adding other stuff in this room, but not making it look way out of character of a living room, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know. I don't think I want these to be green, but that's just what I've got for now. And neither, this probably wants to be orange. Just go with that wall. Oh, we could do like yellow on this. Oh, we could do stripy. That's cute. I don't know if I want 2 of these though. I think that's a bit much. Let's do 1 there. Or maybe, hang on. I really wish they'd make more 2-seater couches match their 3-seater counterparts. Because it's kind of annoying. There's not really something that goes with it. I mean, maybe this. Let's see. That's kind of cute. They're clearly different couches, but I actually don't mind that. Because that kind of gives a somewhat realistic vibe. Because, you know, people will buy one couch and then later on they'll buy another one and it will be a completely different one. But you try your best to sort of make it all go together. Oh my gosh. Oh no. All right, well, I'm trying to think of this. This is basically a glorified playroom. That's what I'm kind of building this room as, and that's what I want it to be. This rug is actually really cool. I also feel like a dark colored rug would be good for stains. In the sense that if you drop a dark drink on it or something, it wouldn't look as bad. Okay, that's kind of fun. All right. We need activities. Now, we got a bookcase out. I don't think that works. Maybe I think I need to get a sim in here to test some of this stuff. Give me a second. So I just tested it with Samaj. Yeah, it doesn't work. I figured it wouldn't because usually if a sim needs to use something in a different room, they have to fully enter the room, and obviously they can't because that's in the way. So if we keep that there, that's purely decorative, which, I mean, I don't mind. I think it looks fine. And if you click to read something from there, he just goes to the nearest bookcase, which is that one. So I think if we just get another set of bookcases in here, which I don't know if that'll be too much, but if we get some, then he'll just go to that and then it won't matter. I think it actually might be kind of cool to have a, you know what would be cool? I might have spent way too much time doing this. It's basically just a dining table over 3 Book Nook bookcases, so they just stick out a little bit so it looks more like a sort of big desk. So I kind of wanted to have a computer and then almost like a little kids kind of craft area. That's the idea. That's like a homework study zone just there. I think that's a nice little use of the space. And actually, I'm curious. Can I read a book? Oh, no, Vampire Times. Can I actually use this one? Oh, I can. Good. Because I kind of did some funky stuff to get that to work, but I'm actually pretty happy with that. That's pretty cool. All right. So we've got all this floor space. I definitely want to have like, let's get like one of these things over here. So you can have your little toddler sitting on the floor. I think I might use this dollhouse, which probably having it over in this corner would work. Maybe we just move this back. I was kind of going to have some space behind, but I think it actually might be better just to leave more room at the front because then you could use more of this rug space. Well, this is kind of in an awkward spot and it's kind of blocking all that. See, the dollhouse would have been good over here, but I've done all that now. I guess I could make this smaller. It doesn't have to be this big. Why don't I just scale it down a little bit, put it there? Because that still works. Might get some like little toddler blocks or something, just so it looks like there's some stuff around. Could obviously add some stuff. And then I want this toys tub. Just nice clutter. All right, what am I doing with all this wall? I got a lot of wall here. Not a lot going on with it. Same with this wall behind. Actually, this is kind of a good little space to put this here. So this is like a little hobby board. I think that's kind of a cute area to have like this by the workstation for the kids. I guess maybe I should try and keep kids' stuff kind of somewhat organized. Actually, hang on. We should have something here. We could do the toddler blocks thing, which actually toddlers can't use, which is weird. Oh wait, they can. It's like an adult sim has to start building first, then a toddler can play with it. It's kind of weird. No, I'm not gonna use that. I don't like that thing. What about the drawing tables? Oh, what about a games table? That might be a good idea. Games table. It might be a bit too cluttered with that. I think this might be able to go upstairs somewhere. That might be a good idea. I'll put it up there so I don't forget. That's probably good. You know what? Maybe I'll leave. I think I'm overthinking it. I think I'll leave this room like this. If we think of other stuff to add in, we can always do that. We could add the little height charts. That's the nice growing together ones. I think they're up higher. We've got the base game one. Maybe they're cheaper. Oh no, here they are. Yeah, these ones. Maybe we could have a little height chart over here somewhere. I had the dinosaur one. Just put it above the skirting board there. There you go. Check your height. Good stuff, guys. I'm going to get another one of these tables and I might put this above it. Because I was thinking of putting it in the kitchen, but I think there might be a good spot. And then, yeah, well, kitchen dining there. Because then, actually, this is good because it leaves you a bunch of space to add it. If you get the school projects or something, you can probably put them in the middle of the floor here. Move the little infant play area thing away a little bit. I think this will be a good space. It's going to finish it off with some wall art and some lights. And then I think I'll just do little saucer lights over here and here. Oh, maybe one in the middle. That's bright enough, I think. Is that? Let's see. Yeah, that's good. I think I'm going to tackle the kitchen now because this is kind of a big question mark. I'm a little concerned about this wall here in the sense that I'm going to have counters there, but I don't know how it's going to line up and work with this wall. I have a plan, but I don't know if it's going to work. This is what I'm thinking for the layout. We have sort of counters along the back here, a little bit of a wraparound, either maybe a bin there or nothing. I'm not sure. I was going to do a fridge originally, but with the island, it won't work. We could do a fridge over here though, easily, or just at the back. And I liked lots of space in the middle to move around. Nice big island as well, so you can sort of use that. And I like the darker color. I kind of like it almost being like the wood floor color. It's interesting because I do think if we, if we use this sort of wood color top and bottom, I can actually leave the wall white, because if I did lighter cabinets or something like that, then there'd be too much white, but I think we can actually sort of work with this. Now, what do I want to do with the fridge? Is that going to go... I think it looks a bit silly if it's out of here. I think it has to just go in here, and just like a silver fridge. That's good. I think we'll do an island sink like that, classic, and then we'll do a stove here. We definitely put a window there as well. I don't know why, but I really like the the idea of a door being right there. I really like the full glass height of that right next to this. And then what I'm thinking, we could actually have like the bins or something out the back here. That would kind of make sense. We could make like a little bin area. I like that. I'm actually wondering if I need to rotate my floorboards through the whole house, because I think most of my rooms look better with the floorboards actually going the other direction. You know, I think that actually does look better overall having them go that way. And I just like it in the kitchen because it sort of runs along the counters instead of like into them. I think it looks a little bit neater. Okay, it's starting to look a little bit, you know, more like a kitchen at this point. Let's fix up the lights. Disco ball? No. Do I want one of these hanging down? Not, obviously not that. What do we think? Do we like these? Or that might make this, I think it feels a little too cluttered with that. I think that's too much. I think we got to get rid of that. Just have clean pendants or chandelier. I think we can go this chandelier in this area because we'll have a breakfast area. And then probably, honestly, just a couple spotlights over here. And then maybe, do we want to do one of these over the counter as well? It seems too big. Like, I don't think that's quite right. Okay, I think I'm just going to do the spotlights because I can't really find a pendant that I like that suits it all. So I think just doing little spotlights will be enough, because then it's nice and bright and then we have like the chandelier over this area, and I think that works. Now, it might be a risk, but I think high chair might be cute. I'm not going to put it at the table. I think I'll just have it like over here. I mean, we could do it at the table. No, maybe I'll just do it at the table. I was going to do it over there, but look, it's cute. So it may need to go because we know that there's issues with the high chairs. We do a nice little dog calendar over there. Figured we should get some more kids stuff around the place. Maybe like a little school lunchbox ready to go. Maybe put it up here. All right, I think that'll do for the kitchen dining sort of area. I think that's really cute. You know, I kept it pretty simple again. Plenty of room to change stuff. But I think that turned out really, really nice. And then I guess this area is going to be similar. Well, it's not going to be similar, but it's going to be dining again. But then I guess that means you could sort of change it into whatever room you wanted it to be. Will this kind of be in the way? I mean, because Sims are going to walk through this room, right? So if I put a table right in the middle, the door is going to open right into it. I guess I can go this way. I can't put chairs at the end. We could just do 6, so it'd be the same as the kitchen. Well, if I do a full table, this is what it looks like. Definitely too big for the room. I can go diagonal. So if I want 8 seats, it's not really going to work unless I like shove it to the corner, which looks a little silly. So I think I just either have to do a 6-seater like this, which is then the same amount of seats here anyway, or we do a smaller table like this, which is kind of cute. I don't know about that rug with that wallpaper, but that works a bit better. Yeah, you know what? I like it. The formal dining space, but obviously still not too much space. Though I think this room would probably be better served if you converted it into something else. But for the purposes of a good all-round family home, we'll start here and then it's fairly easy to change it to something else. So this room has no windows of its own. We could potentially put some here, but I don't know if that'll be great. We could do something like that. It's pretty fun. But that kind of gives it a modern twist. I mean, I think we just don't have windows here. It's the dining room you come into. It's nice and peaceful, hopefully. Actually, that looks warm and cozy. I like that. And there's a couple of little decorations in the room to finish it off. And I think that's very nice. Cute. All right. I got to do this bathroom and I guess the little mudroom setup. So I'll do that now. It's probably a little weird to have a shower tub combo in its own room. But again, for playability's sake, I think it'll be useful. So it's in there, toilet's in there, and then I've done like a little laundry setup here, little sink here, and then like this is like, I guess your mudroom section. Put your boots there, your hat. I've got a little ironing board on that side. So I think that'll work really nice. I actually just had a thought. We probably should get some pet stuff in here just for funsies, because if you're going to do a big family, why not have some pets involved? So let's do a little pet area. Yeah, we can like feed the pets just here. And then I don't know if you're going to have cats or dogs. Maybe both, who's to say? Maybe a little tree there. And I'm going to get a litter box because I always forget one, but I'm going to get it now. Does it fit in here? Actually, yeah, it would do. It'd fit right here, I think. Actually, if I take off move objects, hey, hang on, if I just move this a little bit, that can actually fit there. And then is it gross to have that above the litter box? I mean, look, there's technically the laundry, so whatever. Things get cleaned. Well, actually, can this go on this wall? About here. You know, I could probably just place it and move objects. Right here. Because it's not like your sim actually needs to get into this area. It's just decorative, so that'll be fine. And then, yeah, litter box there. Nice. Maybe we could do a little pet bed in here in this room. And then you could add whatever else you want, but that'll be good. All right, so we've got a couple things. Don't have any toys. Probably should do that. How about a little toy box? We'll put that, I'll put it over here underneath the little dog calendar. There you go. Cute. All right. Pet stuff complete. All right, well, I think we've done the downstairs, which is actually pretty awesome. I really like this. I think it's coming together really, really well. Now we're just going to do all of the upstairs. And of course, all of the outside. Just still not done. All right, so I've sort of planned out some of the bedrooms. I'm working on the toddler room right now, which I think is going to be a little bit of fun. I'm using these sort of side tables as like almost bed backing and just putting a bunch of little things on it, which I think is a nice idea. This is going to be a kid's room. I guess I've temporarily gone cloud themed. I've got a dinosaur themed kids room here, and then this will just be a teenager's room. And of course we have the bathroom, and then this is just sort of activity space, which we'll put some stuff in soon. But yeah, I really like this idea. I know the walls are brown, which is maybe not as fun for a toddler, but I want to put like this kind of stuff up on the wall. Like I know we have the same one, I think in the nursery downstairs, but I think, oh, that's really nice. Some of these are really nice. Which one do I want? I think that's so cool. Okay, actually, I think in here maybe is a place we could actually use the changing table, because that fits quite nicely. Probably should have a potty up here. I guess I'll go in this bathroom over there. I'm just gonna put it in there so we don't forget. And I know there's already carpet here, but I kind of feel like we should have like a playmat as well. It just seems right. I'll get more blocks and stuff in here. We'll just like put them on the rug. I think that's really nice. Oh, I should probably do curtains. It's kind of hard because these are fairly small. Actually, these curtains will probably work. That'll do. Maybe do a green to sort of go with the theme. Oh, that's cool. Though I feel like that's actually supposed to be actual vines, which would be strange. But very cool. I'd just do those ones there. Oh, yay. All right. So the kids' room now. Oh, should probably do the lights as well. I feel like I kind of get so far and then I forget about the last little bit. This is kind of cute, like a little night light. It's like a little moon that sort of lightens up that spot a little bit. Yeah, I think that's bright enough. It's not like super bright, but it's good. Okay, kids' room. So one thing I really want to do is the cloud ceiling. So which one? Whoa. Maybe this one. I'm going to use this one. I think that looks so fun. I would love that as a kid. All right, I'm definitely leaning hard into like the sky and blue theme. Also pink, because it is adorable. Got little pink beans down there. Got the pink cherry blossom. I assume that's what that is. Nice pink room divider. I kind of like the idea of the little desk nook almost sitting here, so it sort of separates the bed from, I guess, work if you're doing homework or something. Nice little separation. Good for the mental health. All right, so I've kind of left this area a little bit more blank. There's a bunch of stuff over here, but I mean, and this little cardboard decoration is literally just a decoration, so that's easy to just remove, but I think that's a fun little touch. But it means that you could easily take that out. I was gonna put in, and I thought this was a good idea, the puppet theater. I thought it'd be really fun to have it right here. But then, as you can see, when you're playing the game, there's just this tall thing in your way, and I've also got this tall thing here. So it's like seeing into this room, I feel like would be kind of annoying. So I think we'll hopefully be able to use this somewhere else. So I do want to get that in. But yeah, that's why I've just gone with this for now. And I think in first person, I love the ceiling. I think that works really, really well. So yeah, that's the little kid's room. Very, very nice. We'll move on to the other kid's room that I'm doing over here. So this kid has the play tent, which I don't think I've scaled. Oh, I did scale it down. Okay. This is the default size of the play tent, and it is absolutely massive. It works perfectly fine when you scale it down. I think even just scaling down once makes it much more manageable, and I like that size a lot better. Also, oh, look at that, it's like Candyland. I was thinking of putting it underneath, but I don't know if that's gonna work. You can often break the bed like that, so I think I'll have it separate. But much like the other kids' room, I'll get a desk and all that stuff because I think that's very useful for kids to have their own space, and that fits together very nicely. Oh my gosh, I just discovered there's a cloud wallpaper. I think this room is perfect though. I think if I add this, I think it takes away from it, but it's good to know for the future. All right, that's this room. It's kind of dinosaur / space themed. I was having fun with it. We got like the space themed play tent, did some void critters. Also, I just vividly remember this from my childhood, is always having like some TV set up on the floor and you'd have it you'd sit on a cushion or something. So I thought that was, that was a fun idea. You just sit here, play your games console that's next to it. So that's in there. They have a little desk, a little dresser. And yeah, that's pretty much the room. A little bit of fun. And I guess we're on to the last bedroom, which is going to be for a teenager. It's pretty spacious. So they've got a lot of nice rooms. So we'll have a nice bed area, good desk setup, all that kind of stuff. And I think it'll look really good. Okay, so I think I've got the bed area sort of looking together. I love the sort of canopy over the bed. We've got a little mirror section at the end and a nice light. So I think I'm pretty happy with this. I do need to get, of course, a side table. I might do this one that has those sort of books in it. And interestingly, I actually went for like a gray wall. This one is green, so that wall is different, but the rest is gray. Because I kind of thought it almost provides a little bit of a canvas that you then decorate with the items you put in on top of it, which I thought was a fun idea. So I've just added in a little desk, some books, a dresser, and I thought it would be fun to have a little keyboard in there, a little activity or hobby or skill that they want to learn. Oh, I just realized I'm now wearing a hoodie. It's late at night now and I'm cold, so that's why I changed. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. It's, overall, it's pretty simple for the most part, but we had a little bit of fun over there. But definitely out on this balcony, we got to have a nice little hangout spot for some teens, I'm going to do what I did at the front, grab this bench. We got like a bench up here. I'll get some pots maybe as well. Because then they can like sort of snuggle up on this, have a little date up here. Oh, that's so weird. I was just using these little light strips and I realized they don't show from the other side. It's like you can see them here, which actually, maybe that's not a bad thing because it looks kind of nice here, but then I don't always want to see the lights. It's a nice little Easter egg having those there. Yeah, all right. Some little candles down there, just a nice little date spot, nothing too crazy. What about a little meditation spot, or like a little yoga spot? That'll be nice. Yeah, it's a nice simple balcony, but I think that'll do. All right, moving on. Gotta do this bathroom, which I guess will be similar to the others, so I'll just kind of do that. I did say earlier on that I'm trying to make the bathrooms different instead of doing the same thing in every bathroom, although I'm now just doing the same thing in every bathroom. But it works, okay? Because then we can have the shower tub, the toilet in there. Sims can go use both of those without disturbing the other Sims that are in the house. So it makes sense, all right? All right. Kind of want to put the potty there, but I was going to have towels here. So is that not a good place for a potty? With those towels above it? Maybe it can fit here. I don't know if that's a great spot for it, but that'll do. You know what? Might get some little plants on the wall. I do these ones because they're sort of round, like the mirrors are round. Yeah. Okay, that's the bathroom. Pretty simple. Okay, so this room at the back there, I think I want that to be like almost like a little study room or like a home office kind of thing. But I won't actually make it a home office because obviously we've got the desk space downstairs already. And each of the rooms basically has their own desk anyway. So I'm not going to do that specifically. But we will do some books. And then maybe this is where we can do the chess table. Probably makes sense to do it in here. It would be a nice place for like a piano or something. However, I did just do a keyboard in there, so it's kind of pointless. Maybe we should do the kids' science table. The only thing I dislike about this is it kind of looks very, like, I don't know, over the top is probably what I would say. Like, it looks very over the top to just have this in your home. So I kind of feel like it doesn't fit. But that's a little bit more subdued. And it's kind of hidden around the corner, so I don't mind that. It's just a fun item to have. So I do like it. I don't have any drawing, like activity tables yet, so maybe I should get some of these. So our library study room is basically just like a mini kind of skill room. I'm trying to figure out the best place to put this. It's kind of an awkward item. It just kind of seems a bit weird if I put it like that. Oh, it's actually not that bad. If I just sort of tuck it behind that archway a little bit, so it's sort of there. That's not too bad. How about a bonsai here? Because then you could have work on the bonsai if you want, or you can just keep it as a decoration. Nice plant. All right, that's a nice little room. I really like that. I think that's a good use of this space. Because it was originally going to be like another bedroom, but I don't really like the size of it. It's quite small for like this house. So I think just a little activity room is good. All right, so I want this puppet show. We're going to have a puppet show here. And I've got this activity table as well. Maybe that can go, hang on, I think I want a couch. Let me get a couch. This is first and foremost a family home, so I think fun patterns and rugs is all in good fun. Although this definitely looks like outdoor lawn blanket, maybe not the one for inside. I definitely like this just being really colorful. Should we just do different colored chairs on each of these? That might be fun. I was gonna say I don't know if that's too much, but you know what? I think it's just right. It's just for fun. It's for the kids. Yeah, they're gonna get the huge cats and dogs painting. I love this right there. Okay. I think I'm pretty happy with that. We've got nice activity space there. Upstairs is looking good. Now let's do a little bit of stuff out here. I thought I was going to do an easel out here. Nice space to paint. I did actually have this inside before, but I was like, ideally, you'd probably be wanting to paint a canvas either in a dedicated space where it doesn't matter if you get paint everywhere, or outside. So we've gone outside. I think actually this would be a good spot for a telescope. One right there. Okay. I mean, I don't think I need to cram a bunch of stuff out here. I don't want to overdo it because we'll have like outdoor dining and stuff down here. But this is just like, got a couple things to do out there, the telescope and the painting. And I guess with that, the house itself is done. Well, I should probably do this spot here. Oh, and I should probably do, well, okay. Obviously we're not done. I got to do all the outside. We've got to do the little bin area there too. Anyway, let me do some outdoor stuff just here. So we'll get like a barbecue space. Okay, can all my doors stop disappearing? Thank you. I think this will just be a pretty simple outdoor space because we have so much seating already. So I think honestly something just that simple. And then I'll get the lights that I'm using. So a little light above that laundry door. Then over this side we'll have that door there. Then they can just step down to the back. And then I kind of wanted this to be in like a screened off little section just so you don't see the bin. And then we could do like some nice landscaping there. I mean, obviously you can still see it here. But I don't know, I kind of like the idea of it being its own little space. Okay, it's time to do some more landscaping because now we're gonna actually make this house into something that makes sense on the block of land it's on. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sketch out some pathways using terrain paint. So our front door's there, so we definitely wanna come around to the front there. So I think we'll probably spawn somewhere here at the front, right? And then come around like this. That's probably too big, but I do like the larger section here. Then I'm gonna go smaller and I'm just gonna keep painting this until I'm sort of happy with what the result is. To be honest, that's probably pretty good. And then I also wanna go this way and then maybe we can have like a larger section here. How much space do I have? Oh, I have loads of space. Because I'm thinking we could do like a pool over here maybe. Actually, maybe I'll do that now. Because then you could have like, you know, parental supervision. That could be like here. You can still see the pool from that area. Obviously, again, it's Sims. It doesn't really matter. But if it was real, that'd be good. I also want a nice like fence. Kind of want like a gate. Well, gate. Like I want this to look like a gate. Maybe that's open like that. So like a huge gate they could open and close. I guess if this was real, it would probably be like a driveway. Obviously, this is not a driveway and it's not real. So, but that's what I'm imagining. And then I actually just really want, like, I don't even think I want like a fence, but I don't want it to be a fence. I want it to just be like bushes and trees and greenery. And of course we have to have the treehouse somewhere. Actually, probably here might be a nice spot. I think maybe there would be good. All right, let me get rid of that tree. So yeah, this is kind of what I'm thinking. We have like this shrub line that hopefully kind of just blends in a little bit to the best of my ability. Like I don't want it to look super square on the edge. So I'm gonna try, like I'll try and make it look like it blends, but and I think I might have to put a fence in here because Sims might be able to walk through this if I don't. So if I put like this as a black line underneath, it does cost money, but it will also stop Sims trying to walk out of the lot this way. We could add like an exit somewhere else as well if we wanted. So, and I might add like a gate at the back here because to get out that way would be better than going all the way around the front. But you don't need to get in around the side here. So, oh, this already looks so much better with this little bit done. Okay, so the pool, I actually don't know if I have enough room for this treehouse here because I kind of want a fence around the pool just because that's like the law of what you have to do here in Australia. So that's kind of normal to me to have a fenced off pool area. And I like that, it's safe. Let's do a little bit of dirt underneath that to blend it in a bit. I think the bamboo fence I might make a little darker. Oh yeah, that's good. I would ideally like a taller pool fence to be a little bit more real, but we'll just go with this so it matches the house. Always forget how bad the gate situation is in this game. There's no gate that actually goes with this fence. I can do this one, it's kind of close, but it's not the same. All right, let me touch up the terrain paint. You know what? I think we should have like there should be like a little pool house here. Yeah, just like this. And then one of these. And basically what I want this to be, it's kind of just like a little games room. Can we fit this in? Oh, yes. Oh, this is like the perfect spot for this. So I want this, and then can we will this fit as well, do you think? Foosball? I can probably put this way. And then, of course, you have to have a bar. We don't have a bar yet. This is a family home, but we've got to have a bar. This one's actually from that new kit. Well, it's not new anymore, but from the other month. But I don't know how many people had this. Probably not many, so I'm not going to use it. It's annoying because I like this bar because it's like flat on the end. All the other bars like stick out, which is good because you can put seating there, but I just want to put it up against a wall. Okay, I got rid of the foosball table because it just wasn't going to fit, but I really wanted the juice pong. I felt like that was a fun thing to have. So we've got that little couch, stereo here, which is the only one in the house. I don't often put them in houses because Sims turn them on and leave them on, and it kind of annoys me. But anyway, we've got the bar there, little seating. I guess I should probably do some more seating outside. I've added a couple of pool decorations too. Okay, this is looking like a pool now. Okay, that's actually, I'm pretty happy with that. I should probably get some outdoor lighting too. All right, that's a pretty sweet pool area. Obviously, still got to do some more landscaping, but that's coming along nicely. So more and more of the vision is coming together now. We've got a bunch more plants out the front. This is exactly what I'm thinking. And just around the house, we'll do some flowers. I got a little gnome, a little bird bath. I forgot what it was called for a second. Got a nice swing set here. And yeah, I guess the idea is I've laid out the fence all around here. Be plants. It won't necessarily be a straight line of plants. Like we'll probably have them coming in and out a little bit. That kind of stuff. I just guess I want to plan out the rest of the outdoor activities. So like we've got the swings at the front. Just over here. The treehouse over there. I've got the pool. I mean, there's so much stuff we could add. I guess I don't want to go too overboard. I was thinking maybe a little fire pit could be nice because we'll have a pathway come here and then maybe we could have it branch off just to this section. And we could have like a little sort of fire pit area there. So it's close to the house. So yeah, we'll have like an exit here. And then maybe this can come this way somewhere. They might get a few seats like this. I don't know how much room we actually need around that. I assume that's safe. I guess we'll find out. Oh, this tree could be, oh, wow, that's huge. I was gonna say, this tree could be really nice, but with the lights on it, but it's actually really big. Yeah, it doesn't need to be like fully enclosed. I think something like this. And then if we do terrain paint dirt and sort of blend it in and all that, I think this is gonna look really good. Oh, this actually might work nicely. Could do this in this area, like a few little pavers with the flowers in between. Although actually that doesn't make a lot of sense under that. So get a little bit more of the dirt painted through that area. And I think actually these flowers on the ground could be nice. Just a nice little area to come hang out. If we got a nighttime, if we got like these kind of things. Okay, no, we need something brighter. Yeah, that's kind of all you need. Just a few little lights around the place. And I think if we keep this as a big grass area, like we'll obviously sort of fence it off. But then you could use it for, I mean, a bunch of things. You could have like chickens, you could have a coop, you could do a greenhouse out here, or just a bunch of plants. Or more importantly, you could do some splash pads. Little toddler pool. Actually, maybe we should get this over here. That actually makes sense. I don't have a lot of room though. Could make the pool a little smaller maybe. And I think if that goes there, that should, I think they can reach that. Yeah, that's nice. Anyway, you could do one of these slip and slides if we leave a big lawn area out the back. And then it also just leaves a bunch of room to expand and put stuff in. Which, speaking of which, I know I was saying I want the house to be easy to expand. It is. But obviously you have to remove some plants and stuff to be able to do it. Although you could easily expand into like the balcony spaces. So it's possible. All right, let me build like the fence line. Okay, that's what I want it to look like. I think I'm happy with that because that gives you all that space. Now I just want to go around and finish doing like the little garden edges for these sections around the house that clearly need a little bit of finishing up. And of course this edge here, which actually maybe we could leave this edge open. It doesn't have to be fully sort of grown in, because I actually do think if we close that in, it might be a little too much, and it actually might get in the way of when you're trying to play in the house, because that's one thing I don't want is all the landscaping to get in the way. Right now, I think we're in a good spot, but maybe if I put stuff there, it might be too much. So you know what? I might change that. So I've just finished going around and doing all the little shrubs and stuff just around some of the edges of the path. I also went through at nighttime and added a bunch of little lights around the place too. So it actually, lights up somewhat nicely. You can actually see what's going on. I think overall, I'm pretty happy with this. It's pretty much done. Oh, there's one thing actually I need to do. I don't have a mailbox. I did like so much stuff, but no mail. Do we need mail? We don't need mail. I mean, ideally I'd want it out the front, but I didn't really leave room for that. So I definitely need to cover up that fence a little bit more. There we go. the little black line fence I put in there. What if I just have the mailbox like this? Is that weird? Yeah, it should probably be a little further back. Because I guess if we're imagining this is an actual gate, if it was here blocking the gate, that'd be a bit silly. So I guess if we just put it back a little bit, just adjust this. It's still kind of weird, but it has a home, okay? All right, there we go. That's the house. How much you want to bet this looks terrible on the gallery image? Let's see. I mean, look, it doesn't look that bad, but like, if I saw that, you definitely don't get the whole scope of the build. But as a quick overview, here's the outside. I know we just did it, but it was all pretty quick. Got a nice pathway coming around here to the front of the house, which is just there as our front door. Got some nice outdoor dining around the back here, barbecue and a little dining area. Also got a fire pit. And then we got a nice big yard as well for lots of activities if you wish. Around this way, we've got our outdoor bin, which I did not forget. Of course, we have a nice pool area here too with floaty, diving board, toddler pool, and a little party house. I guess also known as a pool house. And then that leads into the, one of the living spaces just there, but we'll have a look inside in a minute. And that loops back around to our tree house and then back to the front. So that's the outside. So yeah, from the entrance, we have our little foyer area here. Nice and simple. We have our sort of TV room I guess, more formal sitting room in a way. It's not really because there's a TV in it, but it's got the fireplace. Nice little table where you can just do some homework or have a little snack, a scouting board there too for activities. Then through the archway, we'll go into, I guess, the main bedroom, which is actually not the biggest bedroom, but I guess that doesn't really matter. Nice little bedroom there, nice little bay window in through to a nursery as well, and an ensuite bathroom. And then back over this way, we've got a little wash closet in there, toilet and sink. And then our main large sitting room, which does not have any TVs because it's mostly for activities. We've got the computer in there, we've got books, we've got the little, what do you call this? The playmat, dollhouse, toy chest, blocks, got it all. And of course, there's room to add whatever you need in here as well. And then, and we've got the schedule curfew board thing. Through to the main kitchen, or the main kitchen area? The only kitchen area. The kitchen and dining space, very nice and lived in, plenty of room and a high chair. Also got a pet bowl, and of course, we do have a litter tray just in case you have cats. Oh, actually, that's what I need to add. I do need to add hampers because I want to add washing and dryer, and I don't have any hampers. Clothes piles will just form on the floor, which would be super annoying. So I'm actually going to add 1 hamper per bedroom because that will handle the load. I think that's kind of the recommended number of hampers to have. I don't know if that's true. I think that's true. And obviously, if you don't want to use laundry, just get rid of these. But anyway, I did that before I forgot. Yeah, so then we have our formal sitting room, which is actually, I think that turned out really nice considering, again, that it has no windows. I really, really like that space. And then we have our sort of mudroom / laundry / downstairs bathroom, or one of our downstairs bathrooms anyway. I really like this space too on the wall. I don't know if it's annoying viewing it from a high angle, but I think it sort of gives us a good view of the entire room. Anyway, and then we have a little toilet and a bathtub in there. And then that's the downstairs. Moving upstairs, sorry about that. We have our landing with kids' activities, the puppet show, a nice activity table. We've got our little skill room with chess and drawing, bonsai and science table, and a book case. Oh God, I've been recording all day. How long have I been recording for? It's been a long time. It's been a long build. I don't know, 4 hours, maybe 5 hours. Anyway, then we've got the toddler room, which I am really proud of. I think this is really cute. I did put the giraffe in this room. I know I said it might be scary for kids down in the nursery, but I think a toddler is ready for it. You know what I mean? I think they're ready for it. There's that room. And then we've got the cloud room. The only room that actually has a custom ceiling is this room, but I think it totally works. And then we've got, back over this way, we've got the dinosaur and space room with void critters and game console. It'd be interesting to see how many Sims actually congregate in this room because of the TV and all that. Anyway, then we have an upstairs bathroom, similar layout to downstairs with a separate toilet and shower tub so we can sort of all use the bathroom at the same time. And then finally, we have the teens bedroom with a nice little bed nook area there. Over this side, nice little sort of workspace. And of course, our little date balcony with lights. Oh, actually, that's so much nicer now that the garden's done too. That's cute. And that is the build. Thanks again to Disney Dreamlight Valley for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to check out the new update and content at the link in the description down below. That really helps out the channel. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this build. It was so much fun. After doing the every life stage challenge, I thought it was time. We needed to do another big family home that kind of has a little bit of everything and plenty of room to add more stuff in as well. Like I do think, even though this is quite detailed, I kind of started out being like, oh, we're gonna go easy on it. And then I did a lot of detail, but I think it is still pretty straightforward to edit and add on to. Thank you so much to my top level members for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. And thank you to all of you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Make sure to leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below. We gotta start doing some more builds. It's been a while. We've been stuck in the Let's Plays. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but we're due some good building time. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time and have an awesome day.